The National Security Minister, the Honorable Dr. Bernard Nottage, says overall crime is down 29%. Good evening, everyone. I'm Charisma Robinson.
And good Tuesday evening, Bahamas. I'm Altaviz Munnings. Thanks so much for joining us. Minister Nottage also outlined key areas of concern for the Royal Bahamas Police Force in reducing crime. And as Janae Noel Ferguson tells us, he reaffirmed the government's commitment of creating a safer Bahamas.
Hours after a young man was gunned down on Woods Alley off Market Street, National Security Minister Dr. Bernard Nottage indicated that despite the recent spate of murders here in the capital, crime is down. Tuesday morning's murder acknowledged that more and more young people are victims of or resorting to crime.
Speaker, we have some young people who are so violent that despite their youth, they have to be retained in the prison as opposed to the boys' industrial school. But our youth are disproportionately represented, Mr. Speaker, in the ranks of both victims and perpetrators of crime and violence. Moreover, violent crimes are being committed by younger and younger perpetrators.
Minister Nottage released the latest national crime statistics in the House of Assembly Tuesday.
There are 22 less murders than there were a year ago. 22% less murders than they were a year ago. There are 9% less attempted murders, attempted rapes, 38% less, rapes, 15% less, etc. Armed robbery, 21% less. Crimes against the property, burglaries are down 48%, housebreaking is down 34%, stealing, 35%, stealing from vehicles, 39%, stealing of vehicles, 17%. So overall, crimes are down in the country 29%. I'm showing that not to suggest that we can now sit back and relax, not at all. I'm just saying this is the effect of some of the strategies that we have adopted, and they appear to be working, and we're going to embolden them so that we work even better in the second half of the year.
Now, three issues: drugs, gangs, and at-risk youth contribute to the overwhelming crime problem. The National Security Minister said along with retaliation killings, gun remains the weapons of choice.
Most of our crimes are committed, Mr. Speaker, by a relatively small group of prolific offenders who are all well known to the criminal justice system. Hence, a key aspect of our crime, we pick them up. The thing is to be able to keep them kept. Mr. Speaker, our strategies over the last 4 years were not based upon emotion, but driven by constant empirical analyses of the crime and safety situation in our nation.
The decrease in crime between 2012 and 2015, Dr. Nottage said, is significant, but the government is not satisfied and there is still more work to be done. Janae Noel Ferguson, ZNES Network News.